time, MP. Let's get it. Squad ever.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Jordan Poole, Denny Avdia out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Kispert, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jordan in at the point. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Grant. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
And MP has been the talk of the NBA since his debut. Grant's not a surprise to see him on the cover of the latest issue of Dime magazine.
Yeah, MP has the potential to be one of the biggest athletes on the planet. The type of draw he has mixed with his talent is something you rarely see from a player his age.
Now here's Poole. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's Jordan. There's the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Avdia. Not going to go that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Well, Denny Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Vassell. From deep, Jordan. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Shamet passes to Poole from behind the arc. Rebound San Antonio. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Here's Shamet. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. They need this. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's Muscala. 11 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Pull for three. Pure from three-point range. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones, he's checked in for Washington. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, B.A., kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Zach Collins out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Jordan with the bucket.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Gallinari. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Detroit. 6 to shoot. And again, Washington, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. Outside Gallinari. Back to Jones. Here's Kispert. Left block shot on the way. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Kispert. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Jones. San Antonio's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Shamet's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Wizards have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Jones, the pass to Shamet. Here's Avdia. Collins defending. Avdia, good. Avdia's got his first basket.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Jordan. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Buries it down low.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Avdia. Here's Jones. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Shaman. Here's Avdia. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Jones. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jordan, the pass to Finney-Smith. Vassell with it. Jordan with it. Defended by Jones. From downtown. Now Jordan. Unable to get that one. And so it's San Antonio with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. Watching a few dunks around the league, it's clear there are more athletes than ever in the league.
Yeah, clearly these youngsters grew up watching us, and that emulation has really evolved the dunk.
Looks like Skinny's nightly rating of the dictionary has reached the letter E.
Eager for education, I always embrace enriching myself.
Excellent.
Yeah, should be a great night for you to jump into the Fs. I got a start for you. And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the San Antonio Spurs.
Sometimes we talk about a team imposing its will. This is what it looks like. Just the rebounding discrepancy here, pretty shocking, Shaq.
I was on a few teams, and you were on a few teams that really did impose their wills. Crush your opponent's spirits. It's a great feeling to be on the bright side of that equation.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wolf Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Denny Avdia out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Kispert, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Poole in at the one. Now here's Poole, and that one drops. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Washington shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Shamet. Muscala the screen. No good with the triple.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are...
And good! There's another!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making. and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent. Pass to Johnson. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Poole outside. Here's Avdia. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jordan Poole. Well, Doris, the Wizards have some star power, but they're kind of stuck in the middle of things.
BA, unless you have top free agents coming your way, it is so hard to get over the hump. It's about drafting well. Your player development has to be next level. It is not easy for the Washington Wizards right now.
The Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Shamet. Sends it home from three-point land. Shamet's got 9.
More than capable of knocking down that shot. He's not shot.
And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Oh, they just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for threes made. Good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Jordan. It's deflected. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Jones. Muscala, screen on Collins. Here's Jones. And Washington again with the bucket.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Inside. Here's Jordan. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 48.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Washington has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Count it. Good. Jones has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Let's go with a 3. Jordan misses. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Muscala. Poole outside. From the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And that one's good. Poole. Poole's got 8 here in this quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
From deep, Jordan. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Here's Avdia. Doesn't go for him.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates.
He's checked in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Washington.
We'll get him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results? have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
They've got Reggie Bullock, and it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Kispert. Muscala, screen on Jones. Poole. And again, Washington, no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
From deep, Jordan. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Poole. Free throw good. Poole. And the Spurs with some changes. Bassey comes in for Collins, and Branham subbed in for Sohan. And both free throws good for Poole. And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Muscala finds Poole. Here's Shamet, covered by Jordan. And again, Washington, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for primetime.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Poole, the pass to Shamet. Back to Poole. Here's Kispert from deep. Bassey pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Jordan with the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Avdia passes to Poole. To win the run. Sohan with a rebound. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Poole against Jordan. Poole with the ball. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight.
Nicely done.
Congratulations on breaking the rookie scoring record. You've been an immediate offensive force in a league where some players believe a rookie should take a back seat to veterans. Have you ever worried about ruffling feathers?
No, winning is the ultimate goal, right? And if I can help a team achieve that by scoring points, then that's what I'm going to do. I respect the experience and wisdom of the veterans for sure who have come before me, but every player has a role to play in order for us to achieve our goals. If that means being an offensive force and helping the team win games, then that's what I'll do, regardless of any feathers I might ruffle. I'm here to win, not to concern myself with the veteran players' fragile ego.
Good boy.
in that move, man. How you doing? Come on, dog.
Who's got MP? Get out on MP. Stay on it. 2-0.
Hey, yo, right here.
Knock it down.
Yo, move around.
He's open. He's open.
Mimi, I got it. Ball 6. Get on MP. Watch out. Hey, good forward. Hey, time, baby.
Get through!
Shooter, no.
Looking good, MP.
Big D, baby. Let's get it.
Hey, MP, and I know I'm not supposed to say this, but put up as many threes as you need tonight to break that record.
Seriously? Just bomb away?
Normally, I'd tell you to wait for open looks, but you're so close, and I really want to see you break it. You deserve that.
All right. Bet.
I mean, don't start chucking it up from half court or anything.
But fans love those. Hasn't this season proved I know which shots to take from deep?
It has. So let's get you that record.
Let's get it then, Coach. Buckets. Buckets.
Hey, MP.
I'd like to buy him a book.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the point guard. On the wing, Doncic. Passes it to Hardy. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Luke is so smart.
to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Hardy. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Jones with the screen on Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Hardy. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And here is Johnson after Luka Doncic hitting the three. A shot by Jordan, no good. By the way, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Now, here's Hardy. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington. That shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jordan finds Vassell. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run here. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
San Antonio leading by 3. And here's Jordan outside. Jordan with another miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Hardy passes to Holmes. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Doncic. Over Jordan. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Good on the triple. He's got 11. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Jordan. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer and I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Jordan, here's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with the final votes tallied, MP led his conference, and Greg will serve as an all-star captain.
And Kevin, that's got to bring a ton of joy and confidence to a guy like MP. Now he'll get to put on his GM hat and pick the best all-star team he can. I'm interested to see who his early selections end up being.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You take a look at the Mavericks. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And right now, the Spurs, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Jordan with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trailed by 21. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Hardy. Now Jones. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 6 points for Jaden Hardy.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Hardy. 6 points for him. Passes it to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Over Jones. Doncic, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jordan. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He scored 46 points, and as his team has come to expect, He was a major factor from deep. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. And Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Jones.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now, here's Hardy. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Jones. Hardaway with a wide-open look. A rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson finds Jordan. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 36.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here is Hardaway. Jones with the screen on Johnson. Hardaway from outside.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Mavericks.
If you can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
Some tough love from Dr. O'Neill. Thanks for spending halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Holmes in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
8 feet away. Vassell grabs the board.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Dallas shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 13.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Holmes. Pass to Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Jordan inside, guarded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Tries the spin move. Jacks up a three. Johnson with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Zoham, the pass to Johnson. Jordan, that's for 2. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Doncic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Foul comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Jordan throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
It doesn't go for him. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And the basket by Curry.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Passes to Hardy from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded by Bullock. Outside Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella?
And the Spurs making a change here. Jordan's checked in. San Antonio calls timeout. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Jones. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Collins, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now here's Hardy. And the pass to Holmes. Doncic feeling it out. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 53.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Dallas moving the ball around. Shot good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist tonight. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Well, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Jordan kicks to Bullock. Back to Jordan. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Hardaway sets a screen for Jones. Powell dishes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, of course, your sheet blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gouting win
for the Spurs.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Powell. Doncic against Jones. Shot from 6. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And 3 from Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
amazing, man. Well, what do we have here? Looks like my boy MP is in the running to be MVP of the NBA in his rookie season. How you like them apples, Sam?
I like them just fine.
Only 2 rookies have won MVP. Wilt Chamberlain and Wes Unseld. You heard of them, right?
Why do you act like you're the only guy on MP Island? Everyone on Earth thought MP would be great.
Except you.
I always said he was great. He's just not my GOAT. Yet. He's still not. You gotta win a lot of championships to get in that conversation.
And he's gonna get there.
Maybe, but you mentioned Wes Unseld winning MVP as a rookie. As great as he was, nobody calls him the GOAT.
Objection, Your Honor. That went away.
Anytime I bring up a valid point, you go into this weird courtroom debate. That's
Sam can't handle the truth.
You are doubling.
Sam wants answers.
Dribbling.
Speculation.
Over
Jurisprudence.